you may have been fighting to feel the relevance in your day-to-day life during the last year of college or high school, that frustration seems to escalate in the last month of classes. The good news is, senioritis is perfectly normal. The bad news is, senioritis can cause more trouble if not managed. Senioritis is best defined as anxiety over moving forward. It may manifest as boredom, lack of ability or desire to accomplish, fatigue, frustration with your surroundings, or fear or anger about leaving what has been comfortable behind. Senioritis can make you miserable. And worse, the senioritis malaise can continue to affect you until you start whatever comes next, be that a job or your next school. Hi, I'm Margaret Meek, and this is Senioritis Bites. Senioritis is like a virus or a bug. It sneaks up on you, infects your thinking, and can impact your health. So, to fight when it bites, keep a measure of your momentum. One of the first signs of senioritis is that you become distracted. You can't see the value in the assignments you were given, and it takes longer to get your energy in gear to move forward with your commitments. Audit your thoughts, opinions, and energy levels as you get closer to closing one experience or commitment and moving toward another. When you notice the drag on your moving forward, accept that you have a little work to do. Start by recognizing it is perfectly normal to either be hesitant to have a good experience end or to become more excited by the next opportunity that awaits, or both. Once you recognize that you are in this position, you can work to mitigate the negative aspects of senioritis. Audit everything you do. Determine what has to be accomplished, what you want to do because it brings you happiness, and what you are doing that doesn't hold value to who you are or where you're going. Get organized and take time to think through all you are doing, all that is asked of you, and all you want to accomplish. If you plan your time wisely, you can maximize your effort. By taking the time to organize your commitments, you are able to choose what is essential to complete. The has to be accomplished list may encompass assignments that will take you to graduation, will set you up better in your future, or will help you fund your future. So that history paper, your AP test, your job search, your job, anything that will set up your future must be accomplished. Take the time and focus to complete those assignments. The category of happiness-inducing activities is important. You want to spend time with friends, work on your hobbies, and have new experiences. Those are important and should not be removed from your busy schedule. That may mean you need to plan your time better to allow you to relax while involved in these activities. Be engaged in the end-of-school activities offered. Spend time with friends who will be going in a different direction after graduation. Work to make the experiences something beyond time-consuming. Make them meaningful. Use these breaks to re-energize yourself and time the breaks strategically. You can't drop everything just to have some fun. Then create a list of items on your calendar that can be left behind. If you don't have to be at an organization event or don't have to complete an assignment, give yourself permission to leave that something behind. If you are the only one who can complete a task, find a younger student and train them. You are going to leave. Help the organization move forward by leaving your knowledge with the next person to take on the task. If you face challenges determining how you will categorize commitments, utilize your support system. Not only can they help you measure how and where to spend your time, but they can also help you with some of the tasks to ensure you are not overwhelmed. One small thing you can do to help address your senioritis is to change things up. Study in a new place and change your patterns, be that your daily schedule, clothing, or attitude. Having unique scenery, a new approach, and a bit of optimism can make all the difference in your focus and productivity. You also want to celebrate your victories. If you score well on an assignment, if you are being recognized for your achievements throughout your student career, if you are successful in sports competition, celebrate your victories. Identify the resources available to you. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You do need to ask for help when necessary. What assistance can your teachers provide in explaining a concept so you can understand? What answers can be provided if you contact the recruiter you have worked with? What information does your employer possess that can help you move forward with less effort? Believe in yourself. You aren't going to live life without making mistakes or questionable choices. However, if you have the grace within yourself to allow those moments to be a learning proposition, something you won't repeat, then you can move on knowing you are making progress toward where and whom you want to be. When you feel the stress coming on, when you recognize yourself being overwhelmed, when you know you can't optimize your time and focus because you are afraid, overwhelmed, or distracted, deal with the stress. Use a stress ball, a walk around the block, a long shower, or a chat with a friend to help you focus your mind and get back to accomplishing items on your list. As you see yourself making progress, you can reduce your stress. If you believe the stress or avoidance or feeling overwhelmed feels more extensive than you can handle alone, speak with friends, family, a counselor, or community member who can help you break down all that adds to the stress and help you address each component. Once viewed as smaller components of your stress, it is easier to address each issue and leave the stress behind you. If you're exhibiting all the signs of senioritis because you know you are a bit afraid of your future and are nervous about leaving what you know, begin to envision yourself being successful. Ask for help to understand what lies ahead. Take each move of the entrance to your future one step at a time. You may get lost in those emotions rather than using the energy to create a positive future. Ask your support system for assistance. It is natural to wonder what will happen, but if you live in fear, you aren't taking control of all that will make you successful. As you move forward, you will face ends and new beginnings. Learning how to approach these situations productively and positively will serve you well from now on. Senioritis bites, but it doesn't take control of your life away from you. Break down the component parts, decide what is important, have some fun, and move forward. If you found any of this information useful, hit the like button or consider subscribing. And if you have any questions, let us know in the comments below.